A wise artist once said,
So, you want to draw, but you don't know what to draw. I've got a few suggestions. And that is to draw either yourself or a character in an outfit that you either can't afford or you're too scared to wear out in public.
and that's what we're going to do today. Hey lovelies, it's your girl Swan here, bringing to you a brand new video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Swan. I'm a trim Begonian artist. I like to draw dark skin, thick thighs, big hips ladies like me. And if you're not new here, what is up, home skillet biscuits? So I was rewatching Drawing with Waffles videos because when I draw, I like to look or listen to stuff, and who's the best thing to draw and listen to? Drawing with Waffles. One of the main inspirations for me to draw was her, and I miss her, but I hope she's okay, and I'll be even okay if she never returns when she's okay, you know. But I was rewatching the video, and when she said that, I was like, oh, Kamiko the brand is coming out with a new line of clothing, and I was like, I love it. I love the colors. I love everything. The stars, the little wiggly line that you could see in the illustration right now on my phone, and I'm like, yeah, let's draw Swan, one of my OCs, in this outfit. And I wanted to do a spread in my sketchbook, and this was the perfect opportunity to do. Interestingly enough, the last time I did a spread like this in one of my old sketchbooks was also a Kamiko outfit. They came out with a line, and it was like disco 60s 70s vibes, and I was like, yeah, I think I even have a video on that. I'll put it here. And I really had fun doing this. I know I need to learn new adjectives about things, but I really had fun doing this. So I did the base off camera. I don't know, every time I try to sketch on camera I get nervous, so I'm like, you know what, let me just draw the base off camera, and I'm trying to get better about sketching. What's a scratching? What's a scratch? Anyhow, about sketching online or on camera, because I learned so much from when others do that. When Drawing with Waffles herself, when she draws, my brain gets a way to see how she breaks down shapes and create characters. Also with Casey the Golden, there are so many videos of artists that I've watched where they sketch on camera, they do the sketches on camera, and it helps my brain breaks down the shapes better, and I'm trying to do that for you guys. So as in my last week's video with the last day of Warrior March, I showed you guys my sketching process. Did you guys catch it? Did you like it? Or are you okay with me not showing the sketching process at all? I don't know what it is about sketching on camera, but it freaks the freak out. Okay. But I'm trying to get better at that and not putting too much pressure on myself, because I could always delete the footage. Yeah. But this was really fun to do, drawing the clothing on the base and having a spread, and I really like the Kamiko brand. And as Drawing with Waffles said in that video, it's like, draw your character or yourself wearing clothing you cannot afford or don't have, you're not brave enough to wear it in public. And in my case, it's I cannot afford it. And I'm not in any shape or form saying that their clothes are too expensive. No. They design their clothing and they work with manufacturers to get their clothing made. I'm saying that I can maybe afford one or two things, but then the shipping to my country would be more than the things I could afford to buy in the store. And then when it does reach my my country, I still have to pay customs. And then if 2 plus 2 is 4, and 5 and 5 is 10. Yeah. But I do watch that green and brown moth bag, and I'm like, so what if I have to pay over $1,000 in my local currency? Like, it's so pretty. That brown and green moth. I don't even know the name of the moth, but that bag, I will go everywhere with it. I will. And then there's the vet moth bag, and I'm like, $3,000. And then there's the pink and yellow moth bag, and I'm like, I can't. You know what? I could spend imagine. I could draw them. Oh my God, I am an artist. I can draw them. Why did I now come to that realization right now? Because I'm literally drawing Swan in the latest collection of their clothing, which, by the way, guys, you could go check them out. I think pre-orders are starting, or it's about to come out. It's already come out. I'm not sure. Okay, I follow them on Instagram, and like, apparently I'm lost. I had to go on Instagram to find references, of course. Wow, look at that. A tattoo. Is that a tattoo? Yeah. So the first portion of this video, the footage, that was done in February. And then I remembered I had to do Warrior March, and I focused on Warrior March. And during Warrior March, I impulsively decided to get a tattoo. If you follow me over on Patreon, you guys would already know. So guys, follow me on Patreon. You know, here's the link. And yeah, I designed the tattoo myself, and my tattoo artist Kay, she refined it so well, and wow, it was an experience. I ain't gonna lie, it was an experience. I've always wanted a tattoo. We went to talking about Kamiko close to my tattoo, but I've always wanted a tattoo. I look at people tattoos. I have a whole board about tattoos on Pinterest. It's mainly to give my characters that I draw tattoos, but I was low-key, high-key looking for a tattoo for myself. But I could never commit because my brain always changes. It's idea. But ever since I saw, what's her name, boy? Jacqueline DeLeon. Ha! Jacqueline DeLeon has a tattoo on her left forearm, and it's of leaves, and it always stuck with me. So it's been years since I saw her tattoo, and I was like, I really like that. So when I went into the tattoo shop, because my niece was going to ask about something, I was like, hey, I would like a tattoo. And I made an appointment. And yeah, I got a tattoo. I really thought it was going to hurt a lot more, but Kay was very nice with me, and she did the dots first to show me how it will be, and it was not that bad. I always measure any pain I'm in against my period, and this was nowhere near how much it hurts on my period, so I was fine. I was fine. The hardest thing about the tattoo was trying to keep it dry. Yeah, that was the hardest thing about it. Getting it a breeze. Keeping it dry. Now that was the challenge. But now I have a tattoo. I have a tattoo. And I designed it by myself. And lots of references. And I'm so proud of it. If you want a better picture of my tattoo, follow me over on Patreon. You'll see how I got it when I came home, like a day after I came home, and then there's another post of it being fully healed 2 weeks later. So Don't worry, you just become a free member. You don't have to pay. But if you want to, just saying. And now that I've said what I have to say, I can now talk. Well, you guys could like silence this and watch the rest of the footage as you draw. But I want to talk about the new low AI art. Wait, no. AI is not art. I saw a post on Twitter that has a new name for it and I like it. It's called computer rendered artificial pictures. And if you take all the first letters and put it together, what do you get? Crap. Exactly. I love it. It's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Computer rendered artificial pictures. But yeah, I'm going to call it AI nonsense. That's what I'm going to keep. So someone took the artist, I know I'm going to say his name wrong, the people who create Studio Ghibli, put it in the AI generator, and now a bunch of people are making Ghibli inspired images with stolen art. Oh my god. This is the worst person ever to take their imagery. He hates this. I hate it. Everybody, well, not everyone, because people is using it, but like, why? And the justifications for using crap, computer rendered artificial pictures, it's just, what about disabled people? There are many artists who are disabled and made things work. Oh, I don't have the confidence, neither did I. I drew for years and nobody knew I was even drawing. I think you could watch my shorts. Even on my TikTok, there's like a series of me going through my old sketchbook, and the drawings compared to how I am now is atrocious. But back then, that was the best I could do. We need to create bad art in order to make good ones. There are even famous artists, if you put them up in today's standards, their art is ugly, but yet they still created. Like, all their excuses is just nonsense. It's so much nonsense. And the annoying thing, a bunch of people on Twitter are saying it, and I hate that they're right, is that after seeing all this generated crap using the Ghibli art style, it doesn't feel as special anymore. And I hate that. I hate it. But the thing is, I could tell the difference between the artificial one and the original. So the original still gives me joy. My wallpaper for my computer is a Studio Ghibli image. I'm like, yeah. But like, why? Again, how it is on Twitter, I'm not seeing the original post of people generating the scrap. Instead, I am seeing people commenting about how the scrap is crap. And I just want to be like, I don't want to see the crap. Stop commenting on their posts. They crave the attention. And I think that's what it is, because these people who are like, oh, art is for everyone, you have it on the internet, therefore we can use it however we want. I'm sorry. Beyonce's music is available online. I could go on YouTube right now and type in Beyonce, and I could listen to Beyonce. Can I take Beyonce's music and Beyonce's lyrics and put it to our AI generator and then try to make money off of that? Beyonce will sue my ass so bad I'll be living under the jail. Seriously. There are so many not free songs. So many songs we can listen for free online. But can I take that music that is free, accessible for me free online, and claim it as my own? No. So why is that different from artists? We are sharing art for free for you to consume free. Doesn't mean it's free for you to use. Okay, I'm taking a break from my AI generated crap rant to talk about the illustration for a while. So I was losing daylight and I had to stop filming, but I still wanted to at least paint the background a different color, and I got carried away. Yeah, but I didn't do too much. Okay, so I added the Kamiko's logo, which is the flower I'm painting right now, and I also did the written Kamiko's logo as well, just to fill up the space. And I went on Pinterest and looked up like sketchbook spreads and added like little embellishes or like the splashes around Swan's head, and I drew some flowers around them just to fill the space, and I really like how it came out. I love working with gouache, and I also realized because of my country and how hot it is, the best bet for me is to use tube gouaches like I'm using right now, instead of the jelly gouache. The jelly gouache is great. I love it. It's awesome. But with how infrequently I paint, it's not the best fit for me. So I need to go forward with these tubed gouaches from now on. And this Medine brand is beautiful, so creamy, so nice. Okay. So back to the AI rant. People have this justification that, the images are free to access online, so therefore we should be free to use it however we want. No, that's still my property. It's kind of like if we do fan art about a character we like. Once we don't make money off of it, it's fine. But at the same time, the people who own the character, they can't take our drawing and use it all willy-nilly. Even though it's their character, it's our skills that drew the character. So it's a kind of tit for tat kind of situation. Lavender Town, she has taught us how to poison our art, and a bunch of people in the comments, the AI crap appreciators, were like, this doesn't work, AI art is the future. She has a short that perfectly encompasses how art versus AI crap, the difference. It's like when you're an artist, you pick up your pencil or your pad or your clay or your yarn or whatever, and you create it. You come up with an idea and you create something. When you are AI crap person, you sit and type something and the computer spits something out. And then they would like to justify it, be like, oh, if you do digital art. I remember a lot of digital artists was doing like shorts or even TikToks or Vine of how do people think digital artists work. And it's just they get up and they go to the tablet, like they have their tea or the coffee and they go to the tablet and they just click enter and then the computer just starts drawing by itself. It's a joke because that's not what actually happens, but a lot of people actually believe that. When I first got into digital art, it was hard. I was drawing traditionally for a while and I thought I could just transfer the skills. No. There was a period where I was like, what the heck? Why is my art this bad? And I would draw things traditionally, take a picture and trace it digitally. And it still used to come out like crap. In order to do what we need to do, if you want to be an artist, you have to be okay with creating bad art. You have to. Because I created a lot of bad art. I still create bad art. It terrifies me to create bad art. But the need to create art is greater. And if you can't create art or not willing to put in the work to do it, you could just consume it. You can just look at it and go, wow, it's beautiful, I love it. Or you can pay artists to do it. Stealing artists' work and claiming it as your own does not make you an artist. It makes you a thief. So I've talked enough. We've come to the end of the video. What do you guys think of my Kamiko appreciation as I also bash AI generated crap? Yeah, I think Swan looks awesome. I also think I would look awesome in this outfit, but if you guys could afford it, please check out their clothing. It's amazing. Artists, they create their clothing. Alright, so if you like this video, hit that like button. If you'd like to hang out with me, subscribe, and I'll see you when I see you, lovelies. Bye. 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 Because I had to stop now because I was keep ranting about this. Okay. I don't know. Bye.